Hey YouTube, we're back in the basement trying to work on this OCC motorized bicycle. We're in the final stages at this point. The only thing left on it is a gas tank. The factory one that came with it, I don't like it. There's just no way to make it match the bike to look like it should be on it. If I can avoid it, I'm not going to use it. I can tell you right from the start, guys, these directions, throw them away because they don't work with OCC choppers. Number one, the kit is not designed for an OCC chopper. This is not something you should build as your first attempt, unless you're really looking for a fun little project like I was. I don't mind taking things and putting them together and taking them back apart. They say you can build a normal beach cruiser bike in 2 hours. This bike has a lot more than 2 hours in it. So let's just go down to where the chain is. If you look at the back, you have to come up with the way that the chain tensioner mounts the chain. So this is the only place on these OCC choppers that you can mount the tensioner. I had to bend this all different ways to get it to line up with the chain so it wasn't throwing the chain anymore. That's as high as it is. When I had it with a tighter chain on it, it would actually hit the bottom of the bolt and wouldn't turn. So that didn't work. So basically, where it sits is probably its best place. I may pull the tire back maybe another 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. I'll take a little bit more slack out of the chain. I really don't want to pull the motor forward because where I sat the motor is exactly really where I can get the inside of the pedal to just miss that section. I mean, that's basically an 1/8 of an inch clearance all the way through. I sat it right at the bend. Pulling it forward probably just doesn't make sense, but we'll have to see what goes on with that. It's not going to throw the chain, so I may just leave it. As you can see, as we were doing that, I did a one-off chain guard. I will not tell you how I made that chain guard, but that is a one-off OCC chopper chain guard. And you can see it's all engraved where it says Orange County Choppers mounted on there, and it really gives a nice look to the bike. Kind of just sets it off just a little bit, and believe it or not, it really wasn't that expensive to make. So basically, I've had to do a few little modifications again for that chain. I had to actually cut the bottom of the fender because it was actually tapping the chain, so I just clearanced it. The chain guard covers where that is. Other than that, I mean, she's pretty much ready to go. Some of the other stuff I'm going to do before I'm done, I'm going to paint the brake lever just to match the clutch lever. I may buy myself these covers. They're kind of cheap on eBay. I may change them over to the bullet ones that are kind of custom cut. They're about maybe 40 or 50 bucks. I'm not going to do too much until I figure out that gas tank. So at this time, I'm just going to do a walk around with it. And hope you guys like it. There's some cool stuff done to this one. And as always, subscribe so that you're able to see how this thing came out. I don't know when I'm going to get the tank. I've been looking on Craigslist for some used Sportster tanks. I think that'll fit. If not, maybe I'll do a Honda 50 tank. I'll do something. I just want it to lay over the frame instead of sitting on top. I just don't like the way that looks. It just doesn't give it the chopper look that I want. I've had so much fun building this thing, I actually went out and bought a Harley. So I usually ride a Ninja. I still have a Ninja 1000 ZX10. But I bought a Ultra Glide, or Electra Glide I should say, Electra Glide today. So I'm going to do some videos changing maybe the radio on that, changing some stuff like maybe the shifter rod. So again, if you subscribe, you'll be able to see that. As you can see, if you look at some of my videos, we did the Street Made R. We worked on a Model A. We've done some stuff with the Scoot Coupes. I don't know if we dropped the video on that or not, but we can. But again, if you subscribe and tell me what you want to see, I have projects all the time, and I enjoy making the videos. So hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I'll do the final, and I'll do a test run on it just so we can see what it is. But I didn't build this really to ride it. I built it just to have a fun little thing. I thought they were cool. And again, I would not recommend this to a first-time bike builder. I probably would do a beach cruiser. I probably would do one of those fat tire ones. They're kind of cool. One of my buddies, after seeing mine, decided he was thinking of maybe doing a fat tire. So maybe we'll put a video on that. You can see how that works out. Before I end the video, I have to always give props to the cameraman. So here is the cameraman, and a very big part of the builds here. I know we don't show you him too much working on him, but he's pretty much heavily involved in it from everywhere, of figuring out how maybe we should do something, or holding the bike, or getting the bolt that you can't seem to ever reach. He's the guy you go to. So he's been pretty good on this project. I've really enjoyed him. I tease him a lot on these videos, but in all honesty, without him we wouldn't get these builds done, and I think he enjoys them, and he's been a real big part of the team, and hopefully he'll be part of the team for the Harley build as well. But anyway, I wanted to give him the props and give him the heads up that you know, he's going to be part of the team for a long time. All right, YouTube, again, subscribe, and hopefully you'll watch the videos, and you know, a few thumbs up here and there would be great. All right, let me show my son, show you how to do it. So there you go. There's his, here's mine, and we'll see you as soon as the bike's built. Thanks, guys.